Christmas is nearly upon us, so in today's video I'm going to be talking you through what I think are the top 10 best RC car bargains out there for under $200. We've got some big ones, we've got some small ones, we've got some fast ones, we've got some really slow ones as well. We've even got some you've got to build yourself. But anyway, let me get straight to it and tell you what my top 10 RC cars under $200 for Christmas 2020 are, starting with Redcat Everest 10, yours for just $159.99. Just check out the articulation on that. A lot to like about this. If you're wanting to get a crawler, you're not quite sure whether crawling's for you, this is probably one of the best entry-level models in there. The model shop used to go to in New Jersey, put one of these out on the shelf, within about 15 minutes the thing was sold. Lots to like about this. 15 gear metal servo, 40 amp waterproof ESC. The Redcat Everest 10 now comes with fully waterproof electrics. Not only that, completely ready to run. Comes with 7.2 volt, 2000 milliamp nickel metal hydride pack. Decide crawling for you. There are also lots and lots of upgrades out there for this car. So it is number one on the list for that low price of $159.99. An awful lot of crawler for your money. And as I said, a great introductory crawler to decide whether crawling is for you or not. I'll put a link to it on AMain below the video because at the minute they're giving 10% off on the Black Friday sale if you're quick and order by the end of the day. And at number 9 we have the Team Associated Reflex 14B Buggy, ready to run, brushless. 4,500 kV motor in this. It is only 1/14 scale, but I've seen CCX RC push this thing up to 31 miles an hour. So with the change in gearing, I'm thinking you should be comfortably close to 40, which is not bad at all for a sub $200 car. Whole load more pictures on here on the Team Associated website. And the good thing is the power plant's provided by Reedy, which has to be a good sign from the absolute outset. It's out of stock on the Team Associated site, yeah, it's out of stock on the AMain site, but if you put it on back order from AMain today, you will still get the 10% Black Friday pricing. But I'll put a link to it below the video. Next, we have the Losi 22 SCT. If you are looking for an alternative to a Traxxas Slash, if you're not a big Traxxas fan, then this should definitely be on your list, and it is around $10 cheaper than the equivalent Traxxas Slash model. It's brushed at this price point, but it's got a 12-turn 550 brush motor, pretty much the same as the Titan 12-turn motor found on the Traxxas Slash as standard on there. 60 amp ESC, all metal gear transmission, which is good to see. Licensed Maxxis Razor monster truck tyres, 12mm hexas on there, so you can fit a wide range of tyres for this, and it comes with a Spektrum radio to boot on there. And it is in stock at AMain, yours for $189.99, but as I say, 10% off if you're quick and act and get it under the Black Friday pricing. Available in the two colours, the black and white and the yellow. Although I have to say, my preference, don't know about yours guys, is for the black and white. Link to it below the video. And next up we have the Tamiya Wild Willy kit. Why is this on the list? Well, at the minute we all have time on our hands, and particularly over Christmas we tend to. So I thought kits were quite relevant to the top 10 Christmas list for RC cars under $200. And if you're not familiar with the Tamiya Wild Willy, the youngsters out there amongst you, this was the very first car commercially available that would pull a wheelie. This is the car that started it all. To get it to wheelie, you actually backed it up a little bit and then hit full throttle, and then it popped the wheelie at the front. But the kit is yours for just $190, 40 or less 10% if you're quick and pick it up on AMain's Black Friday sale. Link to it below the video. 4x4 ready set Jeep with the Wrangler body in white, but it's also available in a wide range of other styles. You can get it with the 4Runner body on, FJ10 body on it, etc. Now everything on the list from here on in is at the same price point of $199.99. What is there to like about this? Well, it's completely ready to run, although you will need some AAA batteries to get it going. However, how big is it? Just check out that picture of it on somebody's hand. And you're thinking, what, Rich, is that small? Yeah, but also check out that articulation. This thing punches way above its weight, as you will see if you play the video on the AMain site on here. It is super scale indeed. It is literally just like having a mini crawler that you can put in your pocket, but I felt at that price point it offers a lot of value for money. Very high quality indeed, as you would expect to come from Kyosho and the Mini Z range as a whole. If you're not familiar with the Mini Z range, they're an absolutely cracking range of cars. This is the first time they've stepped into a 4x4 market. Previously, there have been racing cars, saloon cars, etc. on there. But not too bad at $199.99 with 10% off if you move fast today at AMain. Just remember, guys, if you like what you see today, don't forget to subscribe. Unbeatable 1/18 scale Low C Mini T, but this is the brushless version at this price point of $199. You can get the brush version for $139, but I feel that this represents the best value for money out on here. Completely ready to run, comes with 2S 800 milliamp LiPo battery. This thing will absolutely fly along. My friend Fog City RC has one of these, and the thing goes like an absolute pocket rocket. I think it does about 30 miles an hour, which for its size is ridiculous. The handling on the thing is second to none. Now, it comes with a Dynamite brushless 6000 kV motor. I was very, very tempted by this when it first came out. Held fire. I've actually just recently bought the Mini B, which I've converted to brushless yesterday, which goes like an absolute rocket. So hand on heart, I can certainly say the Mini T brushless version is definitely worthy of inclusion on this list. Anyway, you can pick it up from AMain in the blue and white or the red and white for $199, say 10% off if you're quick and catch their Black Friday pricing by the end of today. Link to the car below the video. We have the DR10 from Team Associated. This is the kit version at $199.99. You can buy this as a ready-to-run car. I would say if you're wanting to get into snow prep drag racing and you're wanting to get into it seriously, I would say go for the kit where you can throw your own electrics in. You are going to need to fit into this a 540 motor, ESC, 2-cell LiPo or nickel metal hydride, battery charger, transmitter, etc., in servo. And of note, you will need to buy front and rear tyres for this car. But once again, if you're going to be serious about getting into drag racing, you're probably going to want your own choice of tyres on there anyway. But I just thought to point that out as it's slightly misleading with the tyres being on the car in the picture. And you can actually see it in a little better pictures on the AMain website. But again, do be aware you're not getting everything you see in the picture. That's a completed car. What you are buying is a kit on here, but that is showing it with the electrics, but the pictures are a little bit more detail on there, showing the suspension, the wheelie bar, etc. $199, it's on back order, but you will still get the 10% on the Black Friday sale if you move quickly. Link to the car below the video. And moving on up the list, we have the Axial SMT10 Monster Truck Raw Builders Kit. As in the name suggests, it is a kit. You're going to need to provide all your own electrics, but it gives you a free choice of bodies. So if you're a fan of things like Gravedigger, you can fit that body to it. And I'm sure there are going to be a lot more aftermarket bodies coming out to fit this car on there. And there are already if you search around. But as I said, this list was for Christmas. And I do feel kits are quite relevant. It's the kind of thing you can assemble if your relatives are driving you absolutely crazy. And with the flexibility to put your own wheels and tyres on this, as you will note on here, it doesn't come with any. You have options, as they say. But I thought it worthy of a look at $199.99. Link to it from AMain. Well, second to last, bringing up the rear, we have the Traxxas Stampede XL5. This is a two-wheel drive version. People may not Traxxas, but as an entry-level car, this is still pretty much unbeatable for under $200. Now you're saying, Rich, that's not under $200, but more on that in just a second. There is a wide range of aftermarket parts available for this. Support is second to none, and for that reason, it definitely makes the list of cars under $200. And as you will see at AMain, it is indeed $199.95. It's also available in 6 different colours, even a pink one, giving it appeal to girls and boys. Ready to run, includes battery and charger, so I do feel it offers good value for the money and a good introduction to RC. Very hard to go wrong with this car indeed. I'll put a link to it below the video. Now here's a car that represents great value for money. It's the Everest Gen 7 Sport. If you want the Gen 7 truck, but you don't want to be paying the extra sort of $50 for all the accoutrements that make it super scale, you just want in a good crawler, then I would say the Gen 7 Sport is the way forwards to go. Absolutely cracking looking truck. Doesn't look as super scale as the one with all the bits on the top, but if you're just wanting, if you're purely interested in its crawling ability, then this is definitely one to go for. Just check out that steel ladder frame chassis. Some great pictures on the website here on the Red Cat. Fully waterproof electrics. Very good balance on this. I've owned a Gen 7 myself. Licensed Super Swampert wheels. There is a lot to like about this for the price. and you're getting true beadlock wheels on there as well. Metal hexes, locked diffs both front and rear, shocks, although they're not adjustable, but you do get a 15 kilo metal geared servo in here, which is great. So it's got pretty good electrics on there as well, and it will even handle 3S. All in all, an awful lot of truck for the money. Speaking of which, it's just $199.99 at A-Main. Out of stock at the minute, but a lot of cars are due to the current situation that we are all under worldwide. Anyway, I'll put a link to that below the video. There is another version available, but for $50 more, just for the scale parts on there. If you're interested just in a crawler, I would definitely go for this one at $199. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my top 10 RC cars under $200 for this Christmas. Something in there for everyone, I hope. Anyway, hope you liked this video. If you did, then don't forget to subscribe. Well, thumbs up if you like this video, guys. Post any comments you might have in the comment section below the video and hit the circle below to subscribe. And if you do hit the circle, don't forget to hit the bell.